What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below. As usual, go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. This video is entitled Online Dating Underworld. Now, years ago, I would get online. I tried online dating. And there's some things that went on back then that I'm sure probably may or may not still be happening. And some of the things evolved. The reason I'm saying this is because I want people to understand how the experience that I had in seeing it evolve. One thing, the catfishing part, that's definitely there. But I remember getting on dating sites and looking at profiles change from daytime to nighttime. And what I mean by that is you see this name in the daytime picture, pictures maybe not even classy, but just, has tact to it. Then I might go out, come home late, whatever. Get online, I see the same name. Picture's completely different. The message that's written is completely different. So it's one profile in the daytime looking for quote unquote a relationship, and the same profile at night is more sexually suggestive. So some of the ladies will be like, what are you talking about? And some of y'all who act brand new to that, that's what was going on some years ago. So when you ask about why these guys are so quick to send sexually suggestive pictures to you, that's part of it. I also recall where girls used to ask guys for the pictures, like see how you doing, blah blah. Well, before we talk, I need to see it. Send me a picture of it. Huh? So, this is how it escalated to skip out the middleman and even having that conversation. And I remember one of my friends who I still know to this day. She was talking to me. We had a conversation about this because she actually brought it up. She was like, "Yeah, I make them send me some evidence. And I really don't holler at them, but I got friends that don't get men and men's attention, so I share the pictures with them, and that's their way to kind of get off to see men in the nude or just their package and whatever." And I'm like, that's odd. Okay. But ironically, the same type of people who like, well, I don't do that, and I'm not going to do that, and, I'm not going to have sex with just any old body. And it's like, online, that's a whole nother animal, because people are just like they're on here, and they take on an avatar and a whole nother persona, a whole nother thing. And I remember years back, I just thought it was trash. Like, you holler at people, they may or may not holler back. So, for years, I just meet people when I'm out. I think that's very much so simpler, because you're going out, you're meeting people, you can actually have a conversation with them, fill them out there. Online, not really, even sometimes, people DMing people like on Instagram and Snapchat and all that other stuff. I'm like, I want to see you face to face. I want to watch how you move. In an environment. I'm not about to look at some pictures and videos and think that's you, because I know online people put up a persona of themselves on Instagram and Snapchat, and that's not who they are for real. So, which is another thing that goes on, right? Now, also, one of my homeboys told me back in the day, he was like, "Dog, you do know they got them sites that's just straight for, just hooking up, as far as like just hooking up sexually." Like, huh? It's like he said, man, I've been on this internet thing for the internet could be the devil. That's how he used to say it. The internet could be the devil, boy. Whoo, I can't. You can't put me in front of that computer, boy. Some crazy stuff gonna go down. I'm like, all right, yeah. So he showed me the stuff, and I was like, okay, let's see if I went down a rabbit hole. I was like, let me see what was going down in here. And you didn't need a face picture. As a man, I didn't even put up a picture, but the women wouldn't put up. The vast majority of women wouldn't put up pictures with their face, but they'll put up pictures with their bodies. And I remember, people would. It was straight to the point. They wanted, and I think part of the catfishing didn't just come from regular online sites. You know what I'm saying? But another thing I figured out, at the time, people were using pictures, or people were using the same pictures, or they have the same tattoos and piercings and stuff. So you start realizing, okay, this person I saw on what would it be, like say this person I saw on POF, I would, now I'm seeing them on one of them raunchy joints, but I don't see their face, but I can see their tattoo. Or I recognize the body picture from their online profile on like POF. And I'm like, yo, I know who you are. But it's kind of different to come at people. And the other thing about it, I remember that, even late at night, women to get on and want you to coerce them to come over. And they will come over. And that's how, you can get catfished at 1, 2, 3 in the morning by a girl who look one way in the pictures, and then show up. You were like, where the extra 45 pounds come from, girl? This ain't finna go down. Some guys do that, some guys don't, I remember this is where people lie about their body type. I'm slim, I'm athletic, I'm thick. And then on that picture you is, but in person you're not. The other thing that I would say is, I remember a lot of, like, I didn't realize, Instagram, Snapchat, that part of online is prostitution, because they used to have this thing called freaking Backpage or something like that, where girls on the back of this book used to be selling it. So it went from those girls, they closed that kind of paper or magazine or whatever, and those women went straight online. And I never forget it, because a few years ago, when the Super Bowl was in Houston, it was a lot of chicks selling that weren't celibate but was selling a bit. And my homeboy was just sitting down. He was like, yeah, see, these emojis mean this. Like, what? Yeah, if you see this emoji means this, so if it's this many emojis, that it means this how much. I'm like, wait, what? He said, yeah, you can strike deals with them and everything. They just, so we sitting there watching the game. Who that? I told you, man. I'm just calling them to come through. So, they go upstairs in the quote unquote Airbnb type of situation. And then she comes down and he's like, well, I paid for the hour, so she, she could twerk something for everybody. I'm like, yo, I didn't, wow. But, I mean, and then because I got home later, I wound up just turning the TV on as I get into the house, and they had prostitution stings all in the city of Houston at the time, using the same stuff. And I'm like, wow. And then when you see all this booking information and these girls in these hotels, and I remember, guys that are older than me saying this was going on back in the day. It's just it wasn't online. So, you know, that's why I laugh when I see the girls in the hotel pictures and vacationing and this, that, and the third. Some girls just flying out for vacation, and some girls are flying out to get smashed. And some girls are flying themselves out to get smashed to guys that they're hoping that they can really put it on and maybe he'll trick off on them. So, you know, the online dating underworld is interesting. So, that's just this video. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.